Imagine going to sleep as a regular 14-year-old girl and waking up the next morning with your inbox flooded with email messages inquiring about your burgeoning music career. That's what happened to Billie Eilish, who, in 2015, made a somewhat unintentional arrival onto the music scene after uploading a track called Ocean Eyes to SoundCloud. Even if this story is as old as the world, we will tell it again, because it is a great example that everyone can achieve success, at least if you're too eager. It's definitely worth a try.
Facts!
Eilish loved to perform since a very young age. When she was 8 years old, she was singing in a local choir and was enrolled in a dance class. Her older brother, Finneas, was also very creative and is currently a Grammy-winning songwriter, musician, and music producer. When Eilish was just 13 years old, her dance teacher had asked her to write a song for a choreographed dance. With the help of her brother, Eilish recorded an original song called Ocean Eyes that she uploaded to the popular music streaming site SoundCloud. Eilish had only intended for her dance teacher to hear the song, but was pleasantly surprised when she woke up the next morning and realized that her song had instantly gone viral. This is how Billie herself talked about these events when, in one of her interviews, she was asked about how the song came about. Yeah, it came out a little over a year ago. Aside from singing, I'm also a dancer. I've been dancing since I was 8. Last year, one of my teachers asked if I would either write a song or have my brother write a song to choreograph a dance to. I was like, yes, that's such a cool thing to do. Then my brother came to me with Ocean Eyes, which he had originally written for his band. He told me he thought it would sound really good in my voice. He taught me the song and we sang it together along to his guitar, and I loved it. It was stuck in my head for weeks. We kind of just decided that that was the song we were going to use for the dance. That's how it happened. Finneas and Billie Eilish uploaded the song to SoundCloud one night so that Billie's dance teacher at the Revolution Dance Center in Los Angeles, Fred Diaz, had it for a show. They woke up the following day to find it had gone viral, opening the doors to their successful recording career.
Yeah.
I'm happy to say.
It gave us something from nothing, which is so unbelievable, Finneas told NME. So I always have this profound gratitude for that song. Obviously, our careers have been built on different moments since then, but that was the thing without which we never had anything. Billie also warmly recalls that occasion. We put it on SoundCloud with a free download link next to it so my dance teacher could access it. We had no intentions for it, really, but basically overnight a ton of people started hearing it and sharing it. Hilly Dilly, a music discovery website, found it and posted it, and it just got bigger and bigger. It was really surreal. Then, Danny Ruckison, who is now my manager, reached out to my brother and was like, dude, this is going to get huge and I think you're going to need help along the way. I want to help you guys. And we're like, cool. Fred Diaz, that same dance teacher, was happy to share his impressions when asked about that event with Billie and her hit Ocean Eyes. It really happened really fast, says Diaz. 1 minute, it was a song she was going to dance to, and the next,
Billie the Millionaire.
He grins. Diaz, who has worked with A-list artists including Rihanna, Mariah Carey, and Jennifer Lopez, did indeed choreograph the RDC version of Ocean Eyes, which was performed by Eilish's classmates in 2016. Ironically, Eilish did not participate in her own number. A hip injury had sidelined her before she had fame made afternoon dance classes impossible.
Since then, I have not danced.
Both Eilish and O'Connell had repeatedly referenced the dance instructor whose requests sparked their music careers and still keep in touch with Diaz, who has seen all of their local shows. We still talk about how crazy it was, he says. They still say thank you every time. Giving his sister this song was a straightforward decision for Finneas. I remember doing Ocean Eyes as a band and just being like, I'm failing the song, he told Rolling Stone Music Now podcast. And I remember hearing Billie sing it. And it was just like, oh, this is what the song deserves. Like, this is so beautiful in her register, in her voice. And there was no turning back from that point. Yes, if you didn't know this story before, it came out just like that. Sometimes success comes even when you don't expect it at all.
Oh my God!